Okay, y'all, I want to show y'all how amazing my cuticle softener is. I'm going to try it on my nails. I just did a soak off, so I am actually ready for nail prep. So here I'm going to lay just a little dot of the cuticle softener onto the cuticle. And once I lay that on there, I'm going to go ahead and wipe it in, blend it in, get it nice and absorbed into that cuticle. It is a chemical and it's very strong. So once you get done with this, you want to make sure that you wipe your nail plate off with a alcohol wipe to be sure you don't have any type of contact dermatitis. So there I'm just making sure that it is fully absorbed. After this, I'm going to come in with my cuticle pusher. You can use a metal pusher. You can use a wooden pusher, whichever pusher you would like to use. In this video, I believe I am using a metal pusher. And we shall see. So for some reason, I must be getting some stuff together. Okay, so right here, I'm just kind of showing you what I'm going to focus on. I am going to be pushing the cuticle back and exposing the dead skin that's around that, exposing the dead skin under the cuticle as well as on the nail plate. The dead skin on nail plate is called pterygium. So that's something you definitely want to remove to be sure that your enhancement stays onto the nail, because acrylic do not stick to skin. No enhancement sticks to the skin. Here I am gently pushing the cuticle back, as well as kind of put a little pressure and kind of like I don't want to say a scraping motion because you don't want to go too hard. You definitely don't want to scrape, but I'm just kind of, pushing off that dead skin, getting underneath there really, really nice and good. I'm using both sides of my pusher. As you can see right there, the dead skin is pretty much getting scraped off and coming off of the nail really, really well. That's how well this cuticle softener works. It literally is the bomb. Like, I love it. It works so fast. It's amazing. So again, I'm going through, scraping up the dead skin off of the nail plate. Again, that will not, if you leave all of that on your nail plate, that will be the main cause of lifting. If a nail client comes back to you and their nail isn't broke in half, the nail is actually lifted off of the nail plate, that means that your nail prep wasn't as clean as it should have been in order to lay that acrylic down. What it's going to do is once that enhancement, I say acrylic because I usually use acrylic, but once that enhancement touches that dead skin on the nail plate, it creates an air bubble and it allows water to get trapped in there, and the heat from the sandwich motion of the nail plate enhancement is going to cause bacteria to grow on the nail plate, and you're going to grow mold, which is called Pseudomonas aeruginosa. So again, here, just gently scraping off that dead skin off of the cuticle. As you can see, the product is still onto my finger. It is starting to dry up a little bit, which is, again, very, very good. But you definitely want to wipe off your nail plate once you get done doing this with an alcohol wipe or nail cleaner or something like that. And here we're going to continue to scrape off the dead skin. I am going to go ahead and speed up this process. As you're going to see, I'm going to just continue to just kind of gently scrape off that skin. Definitely you can go faster than I'm going, but for demonstration purposes, I'm going slow because I really want you all to see how much skin is on that nail plate, how much skin I'm pretty much lifting off of that nail plate. So I'm going to kind of speed it up a little bit until we reach the thumb. So during that sped up process, you see I kind of went over it again. I was just amazed at how much skin was coming off of my nail plate. It was just amazing to watch it. So I just kept going back through and saying, oh my gosh, there's more. So here you have the thumb. I have more of a close up. You can kind of really see where I need to remove this, the dead skin that's on the nail plate. You can kind of see once I push that cuticle back, you can really see that dead skin that's on that nail plate, which will definitely cause lifting. Definitely cause lifting. Like I always tell people, you know, if it lifts from the back, it is definitely a nail tech flaw. It's something in their prep. So again, go ahead and apply in the cuticle gel onto my nail and letting it kind of absorb a little bit. I kind of went in on this. I put too much on here. I don't know why. So you're going to come and see me wipe it off in a moment. So right here, I'm just kind of showing you again where that dead skin is, what we're going to pretty much focus on removing. It's never a lot of dead skin on the top or the top of the nail plate, I guess, bottom, whichever you're looking at. It's not much there. You're going to really pretty much focus on the base of the nail where the cuticle is. So you're going to see me come in here with a little cotton swab and just kind of wipe away the extra residue, the extra gel that's on top of there, because I just did the most. Well, apparently that is not happening right now. Apparently I got to keep showing y'all my dead skin on my thumb. So now that we got that out the way, hopefully we can possibly get, there we go. And there we go. We're wiping it because it was just doing too much. Again, I think I was just I just loved it. It was amazing. I mean, if you're a nail tech, you understand. We love doing this type of stuff. Our clients love it. So you could just imagine. So look how easy that is scraping off of the nail plate. I wish I would have zoomed in a little bit more here. I might try to go back in and do it. I don't know. But it was really just so easy and simple to just kind of remove that. I'm going in on the side walls and getting that dead skin around from there as well. You know, that's where we mostly get our hangnails from and things like that. So you definitely want to scrape all that off. Look at all of that. Oh my. Oh, okay. That's okay. It's a lot. I usually wear an overlay, so not trying to make excuses, but trying to make excuses. I wear an overlay, so I just continue to fill my nails in, fill them in, and I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I don't even do like a really deep prep because I know I'm doing it myself. If anything happens, I'll just go ahead and redo it. But man, look at all that. Look at all of that. You're leaving all of that on the nail plate when you're not properly prepping. Look at that. You're leaving all of that on the nail plate when you are not properly prepping. So that's why I say it's a nail tech error if it's lifting from the base. Look at all that. Oh my gosh, especially on that thumb. That's a lot. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and, yeah, for some reason I really want to show y'all my dead skin. I think I'm gonna have to reevaluate that at a later time. Anyway, all right, so if there's any more, I'm gonna go ahead and speed this video. Oh, and I'm back at it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and speed it up. Okay, now that I'm having fun, or done having fun with the dead skin on my nail plate, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe it off because I just want to kind of see the masterpiece. No, so I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna use my diamond bit to kind of get rid of any of the leftover dead skin. Of course, it's gonna be a way faster process. Like, this is definitely for demonstration purposes, as well as just me being just amazed at this product. So I'm gonna go in. I have a football diamond bit. I kind of go in and I take the point of it and I kind of go underneath the cuticle and kind of lift it up and remove any excess dead skin around that cuticle area. And I'm gonna gently go right underneath there. Focus on the skin, not the nail plate. You do not want to put too much pressure on your nail plate with any e-file. It will cause damage. So just make sure you watch out for that. I mean, you're gonna touch the nail plate. It's just gonna happen. I can't tell you that you're not going to. Try to avoid it as much as you can. That's it. So we're gonna go around, getting up all that dead skin. The diamond bit is super safe for the natural nail. It's actually made for the natural nail and the cuticle area and things like that. So it's not painful at all. It's actually what I've been told from a lot of clients and what I've experienced. It's very like a just a good feeling. They just love it. They don't know how to explain it. They just love it. It's relaxing to them. It's relaxing. The feeling is relaxing, and also knowing that the dead skin is coming off of their nail plate, they love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed this little bitty part up, and we're gonna get to nipping cuticles. Okay, now that we're done exfoliating the cuticle, we're going to go ahead and dust it off, and we're going to work on nipping the cuticle area. I know that this is very scary for a lot of people, but as you can see, I am taking my nippers and I'm using the very tip of it. So I'm not using the whole blade of the nippers. I'm using the very tip of it to remove the dead skin and to make sure I'm guided. It guides me in the right direction when I'm clipping cuticles. It's literally just clipping off the dead skin that I'm actually aiming for. So just be careful with it. Take your time. Go very, very slow. You can start off by clipping just what you really know is dead, and then once you get done with that, you can kind of go in and see where you're missing the skin at, or missing nip skin. Or dead skin. I'm not going to say skin because it's not real skin. So with that, with me saying skin, just know that anything past the cuticle, which is the dead skin, anything past that is going to be live skin, which is going to be your eponychium. So you definitely want to make sure that you do not nick that. It is going to happen. I'm just not even going to lie to y'all. You're going to nick somebody. It's going to be things that is going to happen. Just make sure you follow the proper sanitation protocols whenever you do, and apologize, of course, and just make sure that you are being careful, and make sure your client just remains very still during this process, so that way you can fully remove just the dead skin and not hit the eponychium. Signs that you have hit the eponychium when you're clipping cuticles is like extreme hangnails. Because you disrupted that live skin, it's like protecting itself, so it's just creating little bits of skin just to kind of protect that actual skin that was nipped. And that's where all those hangnails come from. Make sure you also cut hangnails. Do not rip them off. But to prevent that, especially if you accidentally nick the eponychium, the live skin, or even if you didn't even do that, be sure that your client is using cuticle oil after their service to be sure that they keep that area around that cuticle area nice and moisturized. Since we do a good nail prep and we trim the cuticles and things like that, it is being, bothered, disrupted. So you got to make sure you let it know it's okay by keeping it moisturized, keeping that cuticle oil on. Even if you got to set it on a nightstand by your bed before you go to bed, you can just apply that cuticle oil, let it sink in and moisturize all night. Just make sure that you don't forget that. Here, I don't have much cuticle on the pinky, but I am kind of nipping just a little bit, being careful not to hit any live skin since I don't have that much cuticle left anyway. And boom, there you go, y'all. Go ahead and wipe with a alcohol wipe or a nail cleanser or a cotton swab with alcohol, and you have your fully prepped nail plate ready for any enhancement, gel polish, gels, acrylic, anything. You are ready to go. You got a nice clean surface. You are good to go. All right, y'all, if y'all looking for a really good cuticle softener for nail prep for your toes or fingers, this is it. Our cuticle softener is amazing. Please stop in or shop online. Thank you.